Welcome back to Echoes Untold, where history echoes in the silence, echoes untold until now. April 21st, 2021. The Indonesian submarine KRI Nanggala 402 slips beneath the surface of the Bali Sea for what was supposed to be a routine torpedo drill. Built in Germany in the late 70s and commissioned in 1981, this Cakra-class diesel-electric sub carried 53 souls, 49 crew, 3 torpedo specialists, and Indonesia's submarine fleet commander. The last thing anyone heard from them was at 3:46 in the morning, just minutes before the drill began. By midday, the Navy realized something was wrong. The submarine had missed its scheduled check-in, and with only about 72 hours of oxygen on board, every hour counted. The word went out: submarine missing. What followed was a rescue effort that drew together not just Indonesia, but Australia, Singapore, India, the US, and Malaysia. Ships, planes, and deep-sea rescue craft rushed to the area. The US sent a P-8 Poseidon, India a sub-rescue vehicle, Singapore and Australia their own specialized ships. For 3 days everyone clung to hope. Then, on April 24th, search teams recovered prayer rugs, torpedo cables, and a bottle of periscope lubricant floating on the sea. It was clear something catastrophic had happened. Not an explosion, but an implosion. The hull had given way under unimaginable pressure. Using deep-water sonar and remotely operated vehicles like Singapore's MV Swift Rescue's Super Spartan and Indonesia's own KRI Rigel, they found Nanggala at the bottom, 839 meters down, shattered into 3 pieces. For context, this sub's crush depth was officially about 500 meters. At 800 plus, survival wasn't possible. So what went wrong? Theories point to a sudden power failure. Maybe a fuse blew out, knocking out the system that could have blown the emergency ballast tanks and brought Nanggala back up. Some experts wonder if powerful internal waves forced the sub past its limits. Others point to the 2012 refit in South Korea. Maybe something critical was missed or rushed. There were 53 aboard when the design called for 38. No one can say for sure, but the result was the same. Nanggala was lost to the deep. Every one of the 53 sailors aboard perished. Commander Colonel Harry Setiawan had just taken command days before. His executive officer, Lieutenant Colonel Harry Octavian, and every other crew member were mourned by a nation. On April 26th, Indonesia awarded each of them posthumous promotions and the Bintang Jalasena Meritorious Service Star. President Joko Widodo and Defense Minister Prabowo Subianto led the formal ceremony on April 29th. By June 2nd, the Indonesian government called off salvage efforts. The sub lay far beyond recovery. But the tragedy sparked urgent calls for modernization. Indonesia quickly inked a deal with France's naval group to build new Scorpene-class submarines, featuring safer lithium-ion batteries and more advanced tech. The loss also highlighted something bigger. Nations across Asia-Pacific rallied together in the search, showing how tightly the region's security is linked beneath and above the waves. The legacy of the KRI Nanggala 402 is more than tragedy. It's a call for vigilance, for rigorous maintenance, for relentless crew training, for knowing when an old vessel has sailed its last safe voyage. And it's a reminder that beneath the silent seas, there are silent sacrifices unseen, but never forgotten. The depths of the Bali Sea gained silence that day, but their story still echoes in our hearts. If this story moved you, help us echo it further, like, share, and subscribe. At Echoes Untold, history whispers, and we listen.